Okay, so now we're recording.
In progress.
It's all official now, so
Yeah,
anything you say, Canon, will be used against you in a court of law. Or, role playing.
Or just ridicule. Yeah.
Or just make fun of you, yeah.
in the court of public opinion.
Yeah. So yeah, as you guys are running out, like I said, a few of the things you've noticed, there's a lot more hobgoblins and just armies in general than you thought were here. I mean, you knew there was a couple hundred. There's more than that couple hundred you thought now. Just your little foray into this little corner of town, grabbing this and come back. Just as you guys have been, scouting, trying to keep hidden. I mean, you're looking around through the whole town, especially those of you, like I know Valky's taken to the air. Some of you have been up on roofs. Those of you that have done that have really been able to scan the entire town. And like I said, you're kind of in shock at how many creatures are in this town. Now, when you guys first left here, when this campaign started, this kind of stuff, you guys are on the border kind of between two countries, and wars like this have happened semi-frequently, and it's usually a raiding kind of thing. So I remember originally there was talk about, oh, why don't we just go somewhere else and, why try living
They'll be here, they'll leave.
Or another city and just be fine. But that's just not the mentality here, because historically, these little raiding parties are like, even if someone would take over a whole city, they come in, they pillage, they plunder, whatever. They stay for a little bit and they leave. And so the mentality is, you know what, we're just going to wait them out. We'll do guerrilla tactics, whatever. They'll get tired of it and they'll go back home. And so that was always the mindset of all the refugees, and pretty much any of you who are from this town, kind of the same thing. It's like, okay, they're going to get bored. They're going to take what they want.
Right.
Wait them out, then we'll come back. The Stark civilization, you guys realize as soon as you walked into here, is these guys aren't going anywhere. They are not just here to raid stuff. They're not just here to plunder this town. They are making a major fortress out of this town. This isn't something they're just doing, to pass the weekend and, going to go home next week. This looks like this is a permanent structure, and until someone forcefully removes them, they're never leaving. So that's something else that you guys will probably have to bring up in conversation, and as far as plans going forward, that, yeah, coming back home in a week or a month or whatever, probably not going to happen.
Okay.
So, are there any questions, like I said, as far as specifically who's doing what, or
You guys
you
are
talk right before I started the recording that you've got just a few guys up and to your right, and you've potentially got people down the street, south and east,
Right.
that you think probably saw the rest of your group go across that road. Matter of fact, some of them are still kind of sticking out and going across.
Can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I was out of the room for a second. What buffs do we have on us? I just want to double check that, or what are we trying to make sure I know what spells I've spent and what we've got going?
Noble blessing and mage armor.
I don't know what kind of buffs you've got.
Does somebody give us a noble blessing?
The only person I think that can bless would be Chuck's character, Echo, but I don't know if he's.
Yeah, I cast bless.
Yeah, you've got noble bless on here. That's the wrong spell. I'm not sure what that is either.
Probably better. I probably liked the stats better.
Yeah, at
Okay.
this point, it's been so long. I assume that a minute per level spell is still active, because technically we've only been in this town for.
Oh yeah, you've only been in this town
Right.
for 5-7 minutes, something like that.
Right.
So
Sure.
you're probably getting close to the end of
Yeah,
that, but it's probably still going.
Okay, so we have bless, and that's the only thing that I've cast.
Okay.
Our camera's not working for some reason, guys. So for some reason it went out and I can't find it. It's not detecting it. So I don't know what's going on.
You did not get our lovely faces today. Okay. So,
All right. Well, if there's no other questions, then I think we're just going to pick it back up in initiative order. So, Takeshi, you're up. Now, last round, if I recall, the last of the refugees pretty much went from where you and Karag are right now, scampered across the road, and ended up in the group with Echo.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna turn to Kerog and say, we need to field the front of these guys so they don't get trapped by all those ones that are to the west of us, so follow me, please, Kerog, and I'm gonna
I
start.
will do that.
And I'll do a double move. Think about- Somewhere in there.
Actually, I do like the persistent thing. There's
Yeah,
sometimes I've tried to say, hey, I can go 120 or whatever feet. And then you try to memorize where that's at in the map once you do the measurements. So then you can move your guy back to it. It's nice. You can just leave the arrow there until you move
leave it there. Yep.
and nobody else can see it?
No, it's.
You can set it to either broadcast to others or not.
By default, it
When you're
shows.
making a line.
But yeah, you can uncheck that and
Yeah. I didn't do it because I thought everybody else could see it. It would be a pain in the butt for everybody.
so. Okay, so you did a double move to get to there, or is that a single move?
That was just a double walking move.
Okay.
You know,
Which, to be honest, anything more than a double move is like you've got your head down and you're just hauling. It's not like you're paying attention to surroundings and you're able to react and all that. So in this kind of situation, I would say you guys are probably maxed out at a double move just because you want to be aware of your surroundings, not just, head down, run in a direction as fast as you can go.
Okay, well, I'm good where I'm at then.
Okay. All right, the peeps are up. I am going to move them down to below Echo because they're going to stay with Echo. So
With Echo. Okay.
okay, so Karag, you are up.
All right, so I'm here.
You are there.
Hold on a second.
I'll give you 2 seconds.
Time's up.
And you're done.
Hold on a second, I'm using it. So I can move 50 feet.
Okay.
So hold on here. Working on this measurement thing.
Measuring.
Can you guys see that or not?
Yes, 25 feet,
Okay,
35, 40.
50 feet will put me there.
Yep.
Hold on a second here.
And then you could move another 50, right? Because 50 is your
Right.
speed.
Right, 50 is my speed. So if I do a double move, where are we? Okay, we need to get.
So you guys know there's a big red X. You can't see it on the. I'll move this over so you can see it. If I
We're
move
going
this
that way.
go up, there's a big green X in the top left, right here.
Mhm. Okay,
We're intercepting the orcs that are coming from the west, though, I think, right? There's none that are.
Right, but I don't know if you guys would know about those orcs until you
He-
got up
Right.
where you could see them. You just know you guys are trying to hit the top left corner of the screen as fast as you can.
Yeah, okay.
we're trying to get up to here,
Echo's seen him, he would tell us.
right there.
Yeah, Echo is like literally seconds before, kind of, I assume, in secret agent style, kind of, hugged the side of the house and kind of peeked around as the people are coming behind him. And as he peeks around, he looks out and sees the orcs, and the orcs see him and start heading his direction.
And I'm up in the air, so wouldn't I?
You're up in the air, so, and that actually is probably, a couple of them are probably heading the direction because they see you.
So we're trying to get to this green X, correct? Is that what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that green X is within a few feet of where you guys go down into the water. And I don't remember exactly what your plan was, but you guys had a plan to get people across the water. I know initially to get over, I think the whole party can walk on water, if I remember right, and that might still be going.
Well, right now we've got a line that we sunk like we did the last time.
Right.
Okay,
So that's
We have,
plan A.
we have some rafts over there we've got. With a
Okay.
line to get them across.
okay.
Okay, so from where I'm at, Mike, can I see are there any orcs or
Give me,
anything in
give me a
my
perception.
way? Second.
So give me a perception. I'll tell you right now, the DC is not hard. If it's a 15 or higher, then you do see those guys over to your northeast.
It's like I forgot how to work this thing.
It's been forever.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you come barreling, heading towards the goal, and as soon as you pass kind of between those two houses, you kind of at a quick glance to your right, and then you see these guys up and to the right that are heading kind of west, southwest.
Yeah, I know.
They're
Okay,
kind
so
of
these
heading
guys are-
halfway between where Valky is and where
Yeah.
you guys are right now, but they're heading that direction.
these guys here.
He's dead.
That
Those
guy's
are
dead.
dead. The guys,
guys up here.
further up and to the right.
Wait, further up. Okay, all right. And I'm assuming that there's Stacy S now.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, then in that case, since I do have a second, I'll do a double move and we'll move up here, try to intercept them before they get down here.
okay.
What are these tents here? Are those what were those again?
They're on fire.
No,
They're on
those
fire.
those tents are
Yeah.
kind of mangled. There's kind of a an uprooted tree that's kind of bowled through those.
Okay.
And has probably made most of that area not really passable.
Okay. So like no way, nothing to hide
That was
behind.
the first strike from the dragon, and he
Right.
didn't use his breath weapon.
Right.
He brought a tree with him
Okay.
and just kind of
Okay.
was
Oh,
flying,
raked
dropped
them
the tree,
down.
and kind of bowled over a bunch of
All right.
a bunch of
Was
the
there any
tent.
kind of rubble or anything I can hide behind? Or try to get a little bit of cover from?
I mean, the tree will
Probably
provide
not.
a little bit. It won't protect
Yeah.
you, but
Just enough to be a little bit of something to hide behind. Just maybe they won't see me if they're planning on coming running
oh,
down here.
they know you guys are coming out from around.
Okay.
They might not see you specifically, but they know there's a group of people that shouldn't be in this town coming out from between these two houses. So they're already heading that direction for that.
I'll move to there and wait for them to come to me.
Okay.
So that gives
Okay.
everybody a chance to at least make a run for the green axe.
Okay. All right. So Echo, it's up to you, and the peeps are going to stick with you. So whatever you do, they're going to pretty much stick right there with you. So
Okay. Well, some of the peeps are probably faster than me. So I'm going to lead them in a
I'm gonna
direct
say them
path.
being a group of people who malnourished and kind of scared. Even if there's a few of them that are faster than you, they're probably all going to stay together and stay close to you. So
Okay. So I'm going to lead this group of people diagonally this way. Basically, a direct beeline for the green X. Actually, that's not a direct beeline. That would be. Oh, new toolbars. Why new toolbars? So diagonally directly at the exit point. And I'll.
Okay.
There you go. If any of them can run faster, that's great. I like it'll be 5 or 10 faster anyway. And that way I'll be towards the back in case these other guys catch up for whatever reason
okay.
to protect the rear.
Well, that's about how far they move. Like I said, they're
Okay.
kind of staying with you.
Right.
Easier for me to move them in one large group and stay right below you. So
Yeah, the little kid's jogging. He's having a grand time.
I think there's two of
Keep laughing, you little bastard. You're not wearing armor.
them.
Hey, you make sure that one lives.
Is that yours?
His daughter's right next to him. This is Ephraim's
That's
daughter.
my daughter there. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
So she's staying closest to you.
that's my wife.
Yeah, his wife is close to her, but yeah, there is one other little kid, I think.
Who's your wife?
So, okay, double move. You're done. The peeps are done. Hopgoblin.
Yeah.
Are they coming for me?
Foolish.
I can say that. Yeah, that persistent thing is pretty awesome, I must say.
Yeah.
Okay. Ephraim, give me a perception check. You are now quite certain that they saw, and all of them at the end of the road are running up towards you.
Yep. Okay.
At the end of the road over here on the right. Oh, got it.
Hopefully they're unaware of the landmines we planted before we left.
And they are making a ruckus, so.
Could you describe the ruckus, sir?
Yeah,
Nope, I won't do it.
Noise.
That make me.
Hey, they're getting away.
so
Yeah,
that's a ruckus.
something like that, yeah.
Screws fall out all the time. It's an
Huh?
imperfect
Oh,
world.
Perfect place.
That's it.
Just love it.
And you would have had some come around the other way, but Balky was going crazy with that sleep spell.
You know?
I was gonna say, I've got sleeping people all over.
Are they still asleep?
Yeah.
No one's woken them up. They have to be
I
action.
don't plan on it.
Someone has to stop and use an action to actually like slap them or wake them up.
Won't be any of us.
Okay, hobgoblins are done. Ephraim, you're up.
I think I'll shoot them with a longbow.
You want a full attack or a single attack or?
I'm gonna do a full attack. Um Hopefully on this one and then that one. Full attack versus goblins. Okay, 24 to hit.
That hits.
Uh with what is that? 34 points of damage.
That
Oh.
it?
Well, that's just the first shot.
I say, what are you shooting them or kissing them? Okay, that's enough. That guy drops.
Right. Okay. 27 to hit,
Yeah,
21 damage.
21.
Yeah.
You winged him quite a bit. You winged him
Well,
as much as you could wing him without.
Third shot is 26 to hit, causing 10 damage. So that's minimum, but it should kill him.
Yeah, got one left. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a full round action. I don't get to move or anything this time.
Nope. And you're quite certain they're going to be on your doorstep.
Right on me. I am going to spend, yeah, I know.
So, okay. Valky, you are up.
Grab that, move it. Oh, okay, hang on a second.
To move yourself.
No, I want to measure. Just hang on a second. New mouse, new controls, new rules.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Just
God,
stand the
okay.
pressure.
Okay, I am going to cast Winter's Grasp on this group right here. Is that working? What is it?
Okay.
20 feet.
What does that do?
It is basically going to put an ice sheet
Does it just,
20-foot
Difficult
radius. on
terrain?
this. Hard for creatures to maintain their balance, treated as normal ice, spend 2 squares of movement to enter. Acrobatics checks in the area increased by 5. It takes 1d6 of cold damage.
Ooh, there you go.
Penalty on savings throws against spells with the cold descriptor for 1 round, which would, I guess would be me. So basically just slow them down a little bit.
so is there any save or,
There is no resistance, no spell resistance on this, no saving throw.
I think they
But
have
it's taking-
But is there a reflex save to move through it or anything like that? Is it difficult terrain?
or does it just take twice the amount of,
No, the acrobatics checks increases by 5. So forcing creatures to spend 2 squares of movement to enter it. It's treated as normal ice, so I would assume
So they're
it's
they're
on
in
them.
it, and if they try to move to the next square. they
so, and you said it's a 20-foot radius?
yes. And I'd like to center it on the
We'd probably like
Right.
to have it toward the back end of it
is right here. The back end of it would be
is
back
right there with this guy, so they've got to go through as much of it as
Yeah.
possible.
exactly.
Okay,
Well, but I want to make sure it doesn't leave this part as an easy exit either, right? So it's got to come. Can you put the circle up and we can move it together?
actually, I'm gonna just use this one over here from this other
That's
spell.
cool.
This one is 5, 10, this one's a 20-foot radius.
So I want to make sure they can't escape that way without going all the way back around the way they came. Does that make sense? Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
want it right
right.
there?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, that's gonna work out really nice for Ephraim, because now they're not gonna be able to
Yeah,
do him.
run as fast as they can,
They can
right?
get close, they can get close, but yeah, they're not gonna,
Well, they gotta spend 2 squares of movement, and they got to do a DC acrobatics check that's increased by 5 to be able to do that without falling.
Right.
For every square they
So
move.
next year, I'm not gonna do a bubble, my next turn, I'm not gonna do a double move. I'm gonna fire once and move once.
okay.
And
I'll stay a little bit ahead of them, but I'll be able to kill some, so.
And they all took 2 points of damage.
2 points.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's it. Oh, I'm gonna move too. I'm going to fly.
You got one move action left, so
Great. Is this measuring? I cannot read from this distance, Gordon.
When you try to
Measure.
measure the room.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to move myself over here. All right, I'm just gonna move over a bit, preparing for the next group.
okay.
Oh, come on.
All right. Orc's turn to move, which I think I've only got. Oh, there's one down here. Put it there. And then this guy.
I think we can't select Valky, Mike. We might not have control of her. I've got Takeshi, but I don't have Valky. All of a sudden,
What's that?
Can't move Valky.
yeah, we don't have control of Valky.
Nobody has control of Valky. You'd be very afraid.
Oh, are you just logged in as you?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, this is all.
Okay, that's why you don't have control. Let me add
Give her to me then, because
you too.
Thank you.
Okay, now do you have control?
Thank you.
60.
One more there. Yeah.
Okay, I lost a, oops. Just made that guy fat.
Hmm.
I lost. Oh, there he is. It was just. Okay, I'm moving those bodies around just, okay. This guy's gonna go right there. How far are you up in the air?
25 feet, 20 feet.
Okay, he's only gonna do a single move then. He's gonna shoot at you.
I feign, I dodge, I bob, I weave.
Dodge, dip, duck, parry.
Trust.
Did a 14 hit you?
I know, we're sharing a screen tonight, hang on.
I'm guessing a 14 did not hit you.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, he was running, saw that you were there. He grabbed his crossbow and took a quick shot, and yeah,
I cackle at him.
he shouldn't quit his day job.
No. Thank God.
Okay, so the orcs are done. Bugbears. I think I already moved them. Yep, I already moved them with the orcs. So they're done.
That X seems a long way away.
Gonna call
I
back.
know, I know.
You guys hear some more yelling from behind the houses and from pretty far off to the east.
One group at a time.
So, okay. Back to the next round. Takeshi.
I did a double move to there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell at Karog to not go too far away from us.
Yeah, don't get, yeah.
I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay.
We'll let
All right,
them come to me.
you're up.
All right.
Delay.
I'm just gonna delay. Thanks, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
So you're delaying, so let me know when you want to pop back in.
Okay.
I knew what you wanted to do, and I was just helping you with the word, so.
Okay.
Yeah, you beat me to it. I just had it on the tip of my tongue.
Okay. Echo, you're up.
What I was thinking now was I just stay right where I'm at. And then I'm like, what's that word for that?
And yeah, and wait for them to come to you. Yep.
Right.
Move to here and bring the peeps with me.
Okay.
Props to the peeps.
I'm hearing them go.
My ducklings.
A bunch of yokels following you.
I'll
My
stay.
dog.
I don't want to grab the house. Dang it, stop grabbing the house.
Up, touching the house.
Okay, that's half of them. Okay, these
Half
guys.
of the group, that's half of each person.
I try to bring them all at once. The house wants to come with them.
Yeah.
That would kind of
Well,
freak you out, wouldn't it?
That'll slow them down.
You run past
Yeah.
our house, comes running behind you. Here,
Yes,
save me.
Then I throw the house at the orcs.
There you go.
Right. It's got a whole
Okay.
kind of Wizard of Oz kind of thing.
Yeah, somewhere over the rainbow, those bitches.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so Echo and the peeps have run. Hobgoblins. This guy is going to move up to here and swing at
Hearts on.
Karog. Just because he doesn't like him.
Karog.
That probably hits. Or it might.
Yeah,
14?
it hits.
Okay,
This
6
is
points
where
of
I'm.
damage.
Yeah, this is where I'm going to step in.
Well, after the hobgoblins go, then you can take your turn.
Yep.
Let me
Yep.
put you up. All right. Okay.
No, it's not.
So he moves on. This guy is going to come around here and do a swing. Whoops, that says Echo, but it's not Echo. It's Karog. 16 is going to miss you.
Yep.
Okay. So I need a bunch of reflex saves. I know it's
You need a
acrobatic.
bunch of reflex fails.
Acrobatic.
That's it.
I don't know what, it doesn't say what the acrobatic save is to get out of ice, but it's +5 with this spell from what.
I'm just going to say it's 15 now instead of 10. So we're going to start top right and just go clockwise. So first guy does not. Second guy does.
Oh, he
With no
dances.
problem. Third guy does not. Fourth guy does not. Okay, so this guy is 2, 4, 6. That's one movement.
So I know which one I'm shooting.
3, 4,
Which
5,
one?
6. Okay, so one
That
guy
one.
makes it through.
Good point.
The rest of these, I guess, fall down.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens if you miss, right? Doesn't really say it.
I think it's per square, Mike. From what I'm reading, it says you spend 2 squares of movement to enter an icy square. So every time they go into another icy square, they have to do an acrobatics check, and they spend 2 movement squares to do it. That's what I'm reading out of this spell. I
Right.
could be wrong.
I'm gonna give him 1 save per movement instead of 1 save for each 5-foot step. So yeah, if they had to take 2 moves to get through there, then it would be, I'm gonna make them do 2 saves, but I'm just gonna make them do 1 save per movement.
Forcing creatures to spend 2 squares of movement to enter an icy square.
Or to move through it. So yeah, I had that guy that got out. He did do the 2 squares to get out and he made his save. Plus it was a natural 20, so.
And he's the winner of an arrow in the chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Shortly.
I'm not sure he's gonna
I
like
did
his
it!
tries.
Congratulations on your ice skating
There it is.
skills.
There's an award for being an overachiever.
Here comes extra.
And I'm just gonna bring these guys all as 1. Okay, so Karag, give me a perception check.
I would love to.
I know you were dying to.
I know, Mike. I wish Mike would ask me for perception check. Ooh,
13.
what do I perceive with that?
You perceive the guys you're fighting in front of you, and that's it.
Okay, great.
I'm trying to think of anybody else that's looking that direction or paying that close of attention that way. And I don't think anybody else is. Actually, yeah. Valky, you're flying east, right?
Yeah, I'm watching these the Yahoo in front of me to the left.
Give me
Those two,
perception.
yeah. Give you a
And
perception?
yours is even easier because you're up in the air.
You better than me.
Perception is gone. It's gone.
Okay, you've noticed.
No,
So
hang on, that's
I'm gonna-
because it's under Kakeshi. Hang on, bear with us.
Oh, that wasn't you?
No, we operate off 2 completely different systems. It's proving to be quite difficult. It's not coming up that way. Here, just roll a regular D20 and add an 8.
Okay, this is +8, so
Oh,
8, 9, 10, so
11.
11.
Great roll, Gordo.
Still over 10, which is what you needed since you're up in the air.
Wow. That's all we need was enough.
The group that was basically close to the bridge that had kind of been holding there,
Yeah, they're not holding, are they?
they're not holding there.
Yeah.
They're running towards you. So
Okay, I'm gonna alert the crew. Here comes another horde. Horde on the east. Hustle.
Okay. Assess them. These guys are going to run up here. You hear some yelling and some excitement, but they don't step into the ice.
Okay, that works. They're gonna go around the house though. Whoops.
All right. Ephraim, give me a perception. And actually, you're really good anyway. You're going to get this. Yeah.
I was gonna say, make a good one.
Okay. So you see another 4 hobgoblins run up behind this group that just got caught in the ice.
Yep,
They stop before they get to the ice because they see 3 guys floundering in there.
floundering in there,
You
yep.
up there kind of half in cover and shooting. So they get to there and they stop and start moving towards the side of the road.
Okay,
But that 31 also lets you see there's that huge group of hobgoblins that was going down the street when you guys first got here. They're coming back up and the
they're
hobgoblins.
obviously gonna see what's going on
Well,
because
no,
they see,
they didn't need to see because these guys that have stopped and didn't jump on the ice, they yelled back at them. And so they
Right.
started running north, and you think they're coming around the north end of these houses and heading your direction.
okay,
And that's all for the hobgoblins. Okay, Karog, you're up.
All right, I'm going for the guy. Is there two guys up here or just one?
There's two. There's one right above you and then one that's northeast of you.
All right.
The northeast one's hit you, but the northern guy is probably tactically the one that's most in your way to disengage and get out of
Okay.
there.
All right, yeah, let me get rid of him.
Are they both goblins?
They are.
How's that?
That might
Oh,
hit.
yes.
Try again and let's see if you actually do hit this guy.
All right.
Okay. You're double damage, aren't you? For a crit?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Let me see what I got here.
Okay. So why don't you describe your kill? What did you do to this guy?
He hasn't rolled damage yet. Oh, he did. He did.
I just raised my sword and just cut him straight down the middle. From
So
top
now
to
there's
bottom.
now there's two of them.
Exactly.
Either one's all that functional, but there's two of them now.
Kevin, do you have cleave?
No.
Okay, just
Okay.
hoping. Do
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have a second attack though?
Yeah. And this is the other guy here.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's the guy that the second guy is the guy that hit you.
I'm gonna hit him first.
Well, no, he hit you first.
No, he already hit you.
Oh, he hit me first. Okay, that was him.
He's the one that did hit you.
Oh, okay. How about that?
Dude. Yeah, that might hit.
They did?
Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Who did what, Jennifer?
San Francisco won.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I
in
wanted
San
Detroit.
Francisco. I gotta say that, so, you know,
Because we're here that they won, you know.
yeah, it's us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Karog cuts one in half, and then as a follow-up swing, slices through the midsection of the one that got him, but doesn't quite do him in.
It's okay. There's always next time.
Yeah. Okay, Ephraim.
Okay. Jennifer, I'll tell you, it was a tale of two halves because Detroit ruled the first half and San Francisco ruled the second.
Yeah, we got in when they were getting their asses kicked and pulled through.
I'm firing at this guy once, and then I'm moving.
Okay.
Which way?
Dang, dude. So you want to describe exactly where you shot him? Because you pretty much got your pick.
It's right between the eyes. It just went right through the brain.
Yeah.
It's triple damage because it's a long sword
Long, yeah.
or a long bow.
Yeah, I made it through the ice thunk.
Yeah, I hope the actual 20s continue all night just for us, Don. Not for any of the NPCs, just for the players.
We kind of said he probably wouldn't like the prize he got for being the only one that got through it.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I move 30 feet.
Okay. Nicely done. All right, Valky.
I am running low on spells, so right now I'm just gonna resort to the old wham bam with the crossbow. At this guy right here. What I have left.
We don't have control of Valky as far as like our all of the macros, Mike. There's probably another slot.
Right. Because yeah, you gotta be logged in as her before you see your macros.
There's no way to
22 hit.
22 does hit.
All right, I think that's D8. So that's 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter.
And since you're flying, you have to take one move for flying.
I have to, I have to keep
Well,
moving. you're saying?
unless you want to do a DC 15 fly check to try and hover.
I don't need to hover. I can just move. I'll just move up a few feet around. I'll move myself here. It's gonna take a minute, so move ahead, keep it going.
All right. Now the orc's up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. He gets up to Karog, but it took him 2 moves to get there, so there's no swing at the end.
Get him in one spot, and that's a verm, Karen.
He's the next winner.
There's
Yeah.
this orc sees what's going on there, so he's gonna go up to the and come around the house. That's the only 2 orcs I think I've got.
Oh, we're sorry. Not really.
Okay, bugbears. That one's moving with. You know what? I'm getting rid of bugbears because they actually have been moving with. Actually, I'm just gonna ignore them. Okay, Takeshi.
Check some pockets while you're over there.
And I can't hear you if you're talking.
No, I said check some pockets while you're over there.
Oh,
Talking to Gordon.
I'm just doing a double move, like, I'm
okay.
looking to defend them once they get to the water.
Okay. All right. Echo.
I'm gonna be taking the crowd of peeps. Let's see here.
What? This guy down here. Or in there just to make it easy for me to grab them.
Let's see.
There's this dead guy over here that way.
Eyes that away.
Them where they're supposed to go. There we go.
Now they're moving as a group.
Okay. Heaps, hobgoblins. You know what? From now on, hobgoblins are all I'm using. Everyone's moving on hobgoblins turn. So these guys.
Are those tents still on fire?
They're not on fire. They've just been bowled over by a big, huge tree, and there's probably a tree laying on kind of part of them or on the end of them.
It's definitely.
past
difficult
tense.
to read.
An acid dragon.
They're kind of more bowled over and smashed rather than on fire or anything.
Is that all difficult
they're-
terrain?
Yeah, they're past tense.
They're past tense, yeah.
Good one.
Yes.
Is that all difficult terrain through there though, where all those things are?
Yeah. Let me move these guys around. I was just grabbing them one big.
And then the river's directly to the north,
What's that?
and the river is directly to the north.
Kind of, yeah.
Kinda.
We can't only do one at a time.
Okay, so that route move.
Separate campus. You do?
It's all individual because they're part of that. So that guy comes around here. That guy comes around here. These two make it over here.
Cha cha cha.
And then there.
Greece is the worst.
Those have moved. Okay. All right, and then we've got two people swinging at Karog.
I'm not happy about it.
Ooh. Especially
That's
not
bad.
that one. My gosh.
Really?
So it did crit, but you're lucky that it was minimum damage, so the crit was 8 points of damage.
Oh,
I'm taking 8 points of damage.
Yep, as he critted you. And then
Not bad
the
either.
hobgoblin is going to attack. And misses.
Yay. Oh, sorry.
And that is it for who I've got right now that can attack.
Okay.
Okay, Karog, you're up.
All right. Well,
Even.
let's go for the guy that just joined the party here.
One fell swoop and he's a verm for you. Oh, no, he doesn't have less.
18.
He has to be down to
18 will hit him.
Okay. Let's damage him.
And he wouldn't be a verm, he's got too much health left.
10. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
19 points.
Dang, that's one more than he had.
yeah.
You barely dropped him.
Two many hit points left. Oh, maybe he doesn't.
Oh,
So yeah, he would have still been there if Valky
that wouldn't have got him.
popping them up for you.
Yeah.
That's
I
one
have this-
swing.
in the back of the arm.
All
Are you
right.
gonna do you have a second swing?
Yep.
Okay.
Do it at this other guy.
Yep.
How about that?
That will hit. Drop him too.
Okay, well,
Got 3 dead creatures at your feet, but you do see about 10 more that are 1 movement away from getting to you.
okay. Well, I'm gonna move away from him then.
Well, you can't this
You've done
round.
a full you've done a full attack, so you can't move
I
this
know.
time.
But
All right.
I'm gonna try to get away from next time I can move. I'm gonna try to get away
Yep.
from him.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Ephraim, you're up.
Double move to there, actually.
Okay. All right. Valky. You see some of these guys that are running up in this group of 10 have crossbows on them,
Yeah,
and they are starting to get bolts to put in them.
and they're all looking at me, aren't they?
All of them
Is that-
see you. It looks like several of them are focused on you, but not all of them.
Ah. Okay. So I have a pearl of power that I'm going to use that'll give me another. Oh, no, 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 no. Hang on. Wait for it.
No, 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 no.
Wait for it. Deep slumber. 10 hit die of creatures go to sleep. This is the spell I'm going to cast to see if I can get a couple of them to lay down and take a nap.
Okay.
I am
It's 10 hit
close enough
die.
to do it. Pardon me?
So it's 10 hit die.
Yep. It
Okay.
works just like sleep, except it affects 10 hit die.
Affects 10 instead of 4.
Yep.
Okay. What's the DC on the? I
It
assume
is
it's a
a
will save.
3rd level spell. So that means that the DC is going to be it's 18.
And it's a will save, right?
It is, I believe it will save, yes. Can you go back a second?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Just can you go back? Hang on a second.
Okay.
Are you sure it's a will save? I'm just getting to look now. Hang on.
Sleep is usually will.
Okay.
So
You took
these
three?
three right here in the front
Uh-huh.
kind of crumble to the ground.
All right. That's 3 less arrows we need to dodge.
And then you've got one movement with your fly.
Looking on that. And I'll be heading west. What's arrow range? Like 90 feet?
Arrows 100 on a long bow, 60 on a short bow.
What do they have?
Um,
What are they carrying?
They've got light crossbows.
That's same. That's 80, isn't
I
it?
think it's 80 before they get to
I
a
think
range
it's-
increment. So
Yeah, so it's gonna be long shots for them, but
Okay, I'm just gonna look a little further because I had
yeah,
60.
they'll all be at -2. I think.
I just can't see here. We have to read that. Thank you. That's good. That's where I'm at. Good.
Yeah, they'll all be at one range increment.
yep.
I'll take it.
Okay. All right, we're not using that one or that one anymore. Takeshi, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Grease. And I'm gonna cast it somewhere around, like in there, something like that.
Okay.
Is the river like directly north of that line, the top of the line?
Just get to the X. Just get to the X.
Well, no,
Yeah.
the reason that we're
Yeah,
asking is
your exit is just north of that green X.
setting up defense blocks tells us whether or not they need to be overlapping that edge is why we're asking.
Oh, okay.
For right now, we assume this is the only place they can go in the battlefield. So if you do that, if they try to go north around that tree, they'd have to go through that area.
Thank you.
Okay, so you cast Grease. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit. Move to about there.
Okay. All right, Echo, I think I see what you're doing.
Move towards the X.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, next round, I should be able to start ferrying them across the river.
Right. Okay, you and the peeps are done. Hobgoblins. Actually, there's only one.
You're welcome.
Oh, we're gonna go towards 1, 10, 15, 20. Front ones were gonna go towards Karog while the other ones were gonna shoot, but you put the ones that were going towards Karog asleep, all but one of them.
Yeah.
So
I just
Okay.
got the one to shoot.
you do have 6 bolts coming at you. Now, these are all gonna be 2 lower than what they're gonna display here.
That's the AC.
So first shot,
17.
That's.
second,
12.
third.
Yes.
Ooh,
That's what
21.
I have a 21.
You remember casting this? If
Fourth,
we have, it should, well, that's probably included already.
5th,
Oh, goodness.
and 6th.
Wow.
hit.
I got
Okay, so 1 hit for 4 points of damage.
fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have to say thank you for 4 points of damage. I think
You
I-
rolled well.
So that's down.
18, yeah.
That gets moved.
So that's well, huh, Don?
Do we have message on? Does
Well, the
anybody-
one guy did.
Okay. Oh, we got, yeah,
anybody remember, do we have message on? I thought we did, but I'm not seeing it on my sheet.
I think you're thinking it again.
We were communicating somehow.
Yeah, I thought you have it as well.
I don't
thought you
remember
did that.
casting it. It would be green on my sheet.
It's a.
Cantrip?
yeah.
Oh. Does anybody else remember that?
I thought we had a way of communicating. I thought it was message, but
Well, I'm
I
gonna
slept since
encourage
last time we
Kellogg.
played.
I'm either gonna encourage Kellogg through Valky or else I'm gonna scream at him to come on.
Go for it,
That's my
yep.
The barbarian is gonna get
Distracted?
distracted, yeah.
You gotta tell them there's more over here to kill. Ruh-roh.
Okay. All right, bunch of them coming around, but they are a pretty good distance away still.
Right.
And the only ones that can attack have shot. There was one that is almost to Karog, but not quite there. Okay. Karog, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move closer to our people,
Yes.
Closer to the peeps.
closer to the peeps. I can defend them. And everything else is dead around me except that guy that's coming towards me, right?
Yeah, you've only got
Yeah.
one guy that's alive that's close to you.
Okay. So I can do double move and get back to here.
Yeah, if you don't attack, you can do a double move
Yeah, and I'll move right there. Wait for them to come to us.
because he's fast.
You look like a
Yes.
flash. You just took off.
Mm-hmm.
Kind
Yep.
of made the Roadrunner beep beep thing and then took off.
Yep. It took off.
Okay. Ephraim, you're up.
I do beep beep too. I
Beep.
only moved 60, but I got to there, so.
Okay. Double move.
The thought that counts.
Okay, Valky, you're up.
Valky's gonna move as well. Can I see the grease?
You're flat.
I know when I'm flying, can I see the grease?
You need a perception.
I need perception.
Oh.
Gordon, will you roll it? Because we have to do it old school. Perception's +8. Plus one more, 15.
15? Okay, with a 15, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hang out over on this side. And
Are you
make
hit,
myself,
are you gonna hit the ground or are you still in the air?
I'm gonna be hanging out here. No, I don't want cover. I wanna make myself very visible to these guys over here in the top right. I'm hoping maybe they'll head around the tree and hit the grease.
But
Probably
you're,
all of them at least.
but you're landing on the ground or are you staying up in the air?
Oh, no, I'm up in the air. I'm up in the air,
Okay.
but I'm down like at 15 feet, looking a little bit easier to reach, making myself very tempting.
Okay.
Oh, I have a wounded wing. Oh, oh.
Oh, please.
I'm low hanging fruit. Come kill me.
Okay. Those things are gone. Takeshi.
I'm gonna lay another grease
So
trap.
once you guys get to the X, you guys already have like a boat or a raft there.
Right.
I'm gonna say you can basically rescue or save one person per action.
Each of us?
Whoever's in the green X,
Whoever's at the X. So if there's two of us at the X,
then
can each
there-
do it,
in
but-
one round, 4 people could be.
I see. I see. Okay. Good to know.
I'm gonna cast another grease trap to link up with the other one and basically cover that whole rough area. Can only do one of these at a time, so I had to get rid of the other one, but it's still there.
Can you make it a bigger?
So pretty much you've got this whole area covered in grease then,
Yeah.
both sides of the tree. So if they come around the tree either way, they're
They gotta dance.
And then I'm gonna move closer to help. Move these guys.
Like I said, if you can get anywhere in that top, that like 2x8 squares, yeah. So yeah, at that point, with refugees up there, every action you spend gets one of them off the screen and on their way across the river. Okay. So Echo,
I'm gonna move to
it's gonna
here.
take you one action to get into there. And since they follow you,
Yeah, it's gonna take my move action to get here.
but yeah, at this stage,
And then
Yeah,
I'll
you
put,
they are technically there with you now, so you've got one action left. You could
and
actually,
I'll put one of them in the boat.
what's that?
Whatever the system is, the boats, pulleys, whatever, I'll get one of them going across.
Right, one saved.
Yeah,
I'm just going to put a green marker for safe. Because
Hey.
I can't push them above the map, so.
right.
And that way you guys know how many are saved out of how many, so.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
keep going, okay, hobgoblins.
And which one is that?
Ephraim's family?
Ephraim's daughter.
Okay.
Figure no Echo, she would probably be the first one he'd put on the raft.
The other kid next.
Yeah.
That one's.
Well, that's cool.
What's
Grab a
that?
group of people or some person, and then while you're still holding on to them, you hit the right mouse, right, it makes them all. Shows you
Oh,
the range of all of them.
okay.
That's cool. Makes it very easy moving these guys to their 60. Okay, I'm gonna move this over since this is where the action is happening. Okay. And they did the moose, they can't shoot, none of them are close enough to swing. Okay, Karag, you're up.
Okay, this is Greece here and here.
That whole, yeah, upper section, from you
Yeah.
to me.
All right.
Yeah, you want to come around, you want to come south of this tree.
Right. I'm just wondering if I should move on the other side of the Greece, so have them come towards me across the Greece.
Oh, yeah.
It's a special move. You gotta like take your one hand, stick your thumb in your ear, stick your tongue out
Right.
and waggle it.
So move to here and then just wait for them to come through the Greece.
Okay.
You know, because I'm such a good target.
Okay. All right,
Take my
Ephraim.
time.
You said Ephraim?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so I double moved to get,
So you're now in there. So next round, you can start using your actions to.
right, and I will decide at that time whether I'm shooting a bow or helping a
Person.
person.
Okay. Okay, Valky.
Arrow at this guy up here. This guy closest to me. Really? What is doing it? This guy. Plus 12.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that hits anyone.
And we-
Oh, that's damage.
Which
That's
guy were you
good.
shooting?
All of them.
Death loss.
This guy right there.
Okay. You just got removed from his Christmas list. From his Christmas
Oh.
card list. Did not appreciate that at all. Okay. Where are you moving to?
Um, you know what? I'm gonna take my full move so that when I don't have to do defensive, I can start helping. So I'll go there.
Okay. So yeah, so now next round you can actually start helping people too.
Maybe, maybe not. So it depends on how Karag does. Good luck, Karag.
It depends on how stupid they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Takeshi, you're up.
Yeah, I can help two people if I do a full.
Yep.
Is that what you're doing?
And I'll do kids and women first, if that's possible.
Okay,
So,
so the other child went, and then you're sending Ephraim's wife. So okay, there's 3 of them across. Echo, you're up.
2 people across.
Okay, 1,
Same thing, women and children first.
2. Okay, that's 2 more. All right, peeps or anything. Hobgoblins. Okay, he gets to there and then he has to make a reflex save. What's the reflex save for the grease?
One more than what he rolls.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Well,
15.
he probably made this one.
Yeah.
It was 20.
Yeah.
We've established that.
Right, exactly. I thought we had the system worked out.
Canon now, it's always 20. I
No,
assume
it's
when
always,
he makes it, is
It's,
that
it's
right?
always one more than you
it's
roll.
always one more than they roll.
So that means he
That's-
doesn't
that's
fall.
canon.
We need a DC 10 acrobatics check to move through it.
Okay. Now that he's in it, I'm gonna say he can see it.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna step back out and spend his time trying to come around, but that's about as far as he gets.
Mhm.
So he can't do anything other than, he skillfully avoided falling. Okay,
Isn't he
oh,
still
wait,
in it?
hang
Hey,
on.
that other
There's-
box was down there.
There's others I needed to move.
Hey, Mike, the
What?
other box, the other grease box was down there, right about where he's at. Did he go all the way around the tree? Oh,
No, he went
Yeah.
south.
He went to like the bottom part of where the thing was,
mhm.
got caught in it, but realized as soon as he stepped into it, so he backed out of it and started to go down around south.
Cause
So,
there's another box there. Gordon's got 2 traps. So the other one, he would have had to go all the way down.
right, but there's only 10 foot by 10 foot, so it only goes about 5 foot beyond where I've got that red circle.
Okay.
So he's just being safe and going completely around that tree.
Got it.
So those guys get to there. This guy didn't see where he's gone, but he will enter that immediately next round.
How wide is this river?
Probably about, oh, I don't know. Some spaces as little as 50 feet, some places as much as 125 feet,
Or where we're crossing?
probably about 75 to 100, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Okay, they all did double moves to get to where they're at, so none of them can use
Weapons.
any kind of ranged weapons.
Right.
But you do have two of them that are pretty much right up in your face, and there's a bunch of them that aren't far behind that. So,
They're up in our
Right.
grill.
okay, Karog, you're up.
All right. I'm going to move to here. I'm gonna swing at this guy.
Okay.
26.
Definitely hits.
13 points of
That is
damage.
exactly how many he had. So,
All right then.
so he drops.
Okay.
And you are done for the round then, since you moved and did a swing.
Yep. I am done.
Okay, Ephraim.
Help two people.
Okay, so
You're left.
1,
One.
2. Oh, dang it.
I think we got 7 left after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left.
You've got 5 left after you just did that.
Yep.
And you've only got one more child left. And then you just got 4 guys, and then you're done.
Right.
Can we stack them on top of each other? And
As a free action, I yell at K-Rog to come up, we're leaving.
Yeah. We're leaving.
Okay, Valky, you're up.
I'm going to move 1 on the boat. And then I'm going to cast Obscuring Mist. Obscuring Fog, actually.
On the
And
water.
I want to cast it right onto the water where they're going in at, so that they can't be shot at once they're in the water.
Good thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, a big old huge thick fog appears over where they're so now as you're putting these people on these little rafts and the ropes and they're going across, yeah, they disappear as soon
They
as
disappear into the mist. Yep. Excellent job.
Yeah.
So now we have 4 left.
Okay, Orcs, Bugbears, Takeshi. You're up.
I think I'm gonna do one of the people, and then I'm gonna cast another grease spell.
Okay.
Um, somewhere in just to the north of Karog, somewhere up in there. I think.
Well, if they're getting shuffled this way, maybe so.
So this area right here.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do it. Well, yeah, I can do another one next time.
I was gonna say you've only got 3 left after this. If you did one, the next person could effectively get everyone across.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
no.
help one person and cast a spell.
I'm just saying that leaves an odd number, so 2 people have to complete it, but
You do 2 people.
2 people, then there'll only be 2 people left, and one person could.
Okay, I'll do that then, I guess.
You can do whatever you want. I'm just letting you know the map.
That's right. Yeah, that sounds good. I thought we had more people than that it wouldn't matter if I did them. But...
Okay, so we're down to 2 left then. Okay, Echo.
2 more people.
And pat yourselves on the back. All the refugees are safe inside the fog. Now you guys
Yay.
just need to spend 1 action to jump off the screen from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell to them to stay in the fog. Don't leave the mist, because they're gonna hit a clear spot. I'm gonna tell them to stay put. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Okay. All right, those are gone. Hobgoblins.
And then I'm gonna
This
tell.
guy
I'm
was
gonna
already
tell,
moving forward, so he needs
Yep.
to make a
Reflex. Yep.
I'm gonna
reflex.
tell Ephraim he needs to go across.
What's that?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Ephraim he needs to go across and get either ahead of or however it works with this rope thing, so that he can lead the refugees up on the other bank
Once they're across,
And
yep.
then-
Because
and then
we don't
quickly
know
into
if
the
any,
forest.
yeah, because we don't know if anything is gonna be waiting on the other side.
Okay,
If any of these things were smart enough to figure out what was going on, they might have been trying to head us off at the path. So,
okay.
So let's see. Reflex
These
12.
guys are screwing themselves over.
He
on-
falls.
Okay, so the orc was coming through. Actually, after Karog jumped around the tree, but he was still coming through there and then just hit the grease and bit it.
Yay.
Okay. And all 6 of these guys are going to make it to the grease. And no matter which way they go around, they're going to be stuck in it. So, let's do some more reflex saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3 made it. No, 1 made it.
I think it was a 15, wasn't it? According to
Oh,
something.
3 made it. Yeah, 3 made it.
So,
Aren't they slowed now?
It
or-
was all the back 3, and they stumbled into the first ones.
yeah. So those 3 make it through and make it through to there. These guys are in here and down.
They're still supposed to do a 10 acrobatics to be able to move through it. That's just the not foes, the reflex.
Oh, okay. All right. Give me. All right. So the 3 that made it through, 1, 2, 3.
1.
So one of
1
them.
did not.
So do they fall or do they just can't move?
Well, if they, I mean,
If they blow the DC 10 acrobatics,
failure means it can't move that round and must make a reflex save or fall. So, yeah,
okay,
they
so
gotta go.
here's his reflex, see if he falls. He does fall, so that's 4 of them in there.
Okay.
Okay. 2 of them made it through. Let me get this dead body out of here so I don't have to track that with me.
A lot of dead bodies around.
Yeah, I wonder who did all that.
I have no idea.
Inconsiderate people.
Could that be considered littering?
Okay. Okay, Kara, can you just take care of those guys real quick?
No.
Yeah. Can you leave?
Can I know when I'm outmatched? Yeah.
Okay,
You think
Kara,
I'm
you're up.
Tasmanian devil. I am moving to here,
Off the map.
So yeah, you
off
could,
the map.
so yeah, it takes you 1 action to get to the X, and then it only
Yep.
takes 1 action to get you off the map. So that gets you into the mist.
Yep. Barbarian in the mist.
Okay, so I'm moving you down here and putting a green dot on you so I know that
That's fine.
you're gone.
I'm safe. Safe.
Okay, Ephraim, you're up.
Green dot.
And you did a double green dot because you're actually trying to get to the big front of these guys, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Double green dot are you?
Valky.
green
Can I
dot,
put high and, above her fog? I want to see what's on the other side of the river.
Okay, as you go up there, you don't see anything on the other side of the river.
Hallelujah.
You
So
do
then
know
I'm
you've got a couple of your peeps. So basically the twins,
Yeah.
at least the twins, and I think maybe Nanette came with you. There's a couple people that came with you that are waiting in the forest.
Then we left over there. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna hover there because if I need to, if these guys all start throwing arrows at the peeps, then I'm gonna put down another obscuring mist to get them another 40 foot away. Which I have a feeling is gonna happen. So
Are you escaping off this map or not? That's what I'm asking.
I am. Yeah, I already did. I flew up the map into my own mist.
Okay.
Green
And I
dot.
wanted-
Green
and I
dot.
wanted to see what's in the river. Yeah.
Okay. Orcs, bugbears, Takeshi.
I'm gonna cast another grease spell. Basically, so that when they come up to the bank, they're gonna hit grease if they try to start aiming and firing arrows.
So pretty close to where the green X is, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna step off.
Then you're gonna green dot. Okay. And last but not least, Echo.
I need a 20-foot radius.
Do what?
I need a 20-foot radius, please.
On you?
Grab that circle. Grab that circle down below.
I was gonna say, if you just need it, then you can move it, then yeah, we'll grab this one down here.
What circle?
Down at the bottom that we used for the
The
ice.
ice skating rink.
That one there. He's bringing it.
I'm bringing it up.
Oh, okay.
So you should be able to control that.
Somebody's controlling it.
Let's see here. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to do it right there.
Okay,
I'm casting Cloud of Seasickness.
No, it's,
Okay.
they're gonna fall on their ass and puke,
And then I'm gonna bail.
or they're gonna puke and then.
that.
They're gonna slide, puke, and then die.
Okay,
Better.
congratulations, guys. You did it.
Okay, good.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
So basically, with the mist, you guys, Valky, you probably do use the second mist to completely cover the escape.
I have to expend a pearl of power to do that, so that's gone. But
No,
that's
it's still,
worth
it's
it.
still there.
Oh, yeah.
Pearl of Power is a device that allows you one.
You recharge it.
Yeah, one free spell level per day.
Got it. Well, there
So,
it is.
so you've used it for today, but you can use it again tomorrow.
You have to recharge it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it tonight.
So you do that, because of the preparations you guys made with the rafts and all that, everyone makes it across to the other side. And, as you guys get on the other side, there might be a few stray arrows or bolts that might come your direction as you're making your way to the forest.
Yep.
But nothing lands, and you guys get inside and meet Nanette and the twins. Everyone make sure no one's got any extra holes in them, and then you guys start beelining into the forest as fast as you can.
Parag, you're injured.
I am.
Those donkey.
So I'll make sure that I'm close enough to all of the people who are injured as we're moving. And
Okay.
burst
Yeah, everyone gather, including the prisoners, and burst. Yep.
13 points.
Yeah, all the prisoners are 100% if they weren't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you guys who need healing, you guys get 13 back.
Got it.
Why is it only say 36? Okay.
Maybe not roll or did not change it here.
We made automatically change.
Okay. With the adrenaline and everything going on, you guys do hoof it pretty solid for at least a good 15-20 minutes before anyone starts to feel remotely safe.
Yeah.
And yeah, that first 15-20 minutes, there's no sneaking, there's no covering your tracks. It's
Nope. Nope. We're just going.
as much
Booking.
distance as you can put yourself between Fandar and, or as much distance you can put between Fandar and yourselves. You do that. At about 15 minutes, everyone's pretty much winded, and you guys stop for a second. You're probably not too terribly far from Valky's old place. So you guys stop, start catching your breath.
Yes.
What are you guys gonna do?
Hug my family.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna walk with his family.
I'm
With tears
not gonna
going
hug
up
my
and
family.
going off my eyes.
And actually there's several hugs. One of the family members were from the twins, so they're very happy to have one of their family members back. All the refugees are asking about who's, as soon as you guys stop and they catch their breath, they're all asking you, who do you have with you? Who's been rescued?
Who's safe? Who's not? Who's missing? Yep.
So there's lots of anguish, there's lots of happy tears, there's, the whole gambit of emotions
Yeah.
as you guys stop and figure out what's what and who's who.
So at this point, we need to go back to our stronghold, and I'm gonna hang back and start hiding tracks.
Okay. So you guys probably spend probably a good 15, 20 minutes catching breath and just talking, hugging it out, whatever.
Yeah,
You guys don't have a ton of rations with you because you were meant to move fast. But
yeah,
but I'm certain that Nanette and the twins are the ones that were carrying those since they didn't go
across.
into the thing. So that's also part of this, 15 minutes or so is getting people something to drink, getting people something to eat. And then, yeah, you guys start moving a little more orderly fashion. I guess if you're staying back to cover tracks, then probably Ned or Takeshi or someone like that out in front, kind of.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think who's best in the outdoors here.
Valky's good. She's been living
Oh
outdoors.
yeah,
for-
yeah, it's probably Valky's probably up front, knowing especially this area right here, since you're pretty close to your old stomping grounds, your old house, so you probably know these like the back of your hand. So
I'll stay close to the backside, so in case something comes up, I need to kill.
okay. So you guys start going on. Don, can you give me a survival check just to see how well you're covering your tracks?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That was a horrible roll.
that was a horrible roll.
Still got a 19. My gosh, dude.
It was a
That's from-
3.
Yeah.
Ephraim, you suck.
Maybe even worse.
Yeah, with Takeshi's roll,
Oh,
he knows that you.
it's against hobgoblins. I get to add 4
So
because I know how they track. Oh, damn it! Okay. I locked up for a little bit. Did you guys hear me?
what's that?
Yeah, we heard you.
I said it was against hobgoblins, so I get to add 4 more to that.
Takeshi assisted for 2 also, so that's plus 6,
Yeah.
25.
So who's out in front? Is it Valky? Is it who?
Valky will still be flying because she can, so I'll be above them.
How long does that fly spell last? Because it's been
Oh, maybe you're right.
it probably was gone
6 hours.
Hang on.
shortly after you
Well,
started hauling.
It's actually, they use hex. 1 per day, 6 minutes per day flying. Hang on, I'm looking. I'm looking. Assuming I'm not, I mean, I don't normally lead. What would be Takeshi, me, and who else? Who's the other guy?
Typically, it would be Ephraim, but he's staying behind to kind
I'm
of
staying back to hide tracks.
yeah.
So what is this? Is this just leading a path through the woods?
Yeah.
Might be
I-
me. Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay. Whoever's out front, I need a perception.
Oh, I'm not flying anymore. I'm hoofing it.
And if there's a couple of you that are up front, then I'll let a couple of you, those couple do perceptions.
20.
But I know it's not Ephraim. Okay.
28, that's better.
Dang, dude.
That good?
So
I taught him everything he knows.
I was gonna say
Yeah, but he ignored all that.
Yeah,
Did
and did it right.
after about 20 minutes of travel, so you haven't gone too far. Maybe not even a mile.
On too far.
Takeshi, you hear kind of up in front of you, the direction you're heading, you hear what sounds like a fairly large creature.
Okay.
You just hear the heavy breathing, you hear some occasional movement, but it definitely sounds like a larger creature.
Okay, well, I'll keep going. I'm assuming it's the dragon, but we'll see what it is when we get to it.
Okay, you keep going.
Yep.
You do find that it is indeed green dragon. Did I tell you guys his name?
I think you did. Uh,
You may have.
He might have. Okay.
No. Oh, Kryn.
Yeah, that's it.
Wanted to make sure. So yeah, you round the corner, come up under some tree, some trees or whatever, and you see Kryn sitting there, and he's like, not so much grooming himself, but you can definitely see several arrows laying on the ground.
Oh,
And as soon as you come through the clearing, he looks up at you, says, "You guys don't know what stealth is, do you?"
We do,
not
just
with a
don't
group
practice
of
it. Yeah.
survivors.
The opposite of
We know
us.
it, we don't practice it.
Are you injured?
You do see, like I said, lots of spots all over. If you guys had a good perception as you saw him fly off, you saw arrows stuck in wings and just in body parts.
Okay.
You don't think there's any in him now, but there's still some blood and there's arrows all
We
over.
could still, yeah.
So
You think he's removed them all.
I'm gonna burst for 18 points.
Okay. But yeah, right before you burst, he was like, "Yeah, I didn't think this was part of the deal. I thought I was the non-martial distraction."
Well, we appreciate your help, and we're showing our appreciation. So we
So
are the nicest snacks you've ever dealt with.
yes.
Right.
And speaking of that, you say that. He tips his head at Echo when he bursts, and then he kind of rears up, kind of enjoys the shock on a lot of the refugees' face as this rears up. You can tell he's doing it just to mess with you guys.
No.
Yeah.
Don't mess
Then he
with it.
looks around and he looks at Echo, since Echo's giving him the most trouble with this, and says, "I guess I need to add these snacks to my no snack list."
That would be very appreciated.
Would
But there's
appreciate, be
a whole bunch of
appreciative.
orcish and hobgoblin snacks laying in a field over the river for you.
It's like, told you they don't taste as good.
A little hot sauce, it'll all be good.
Red pepper.
She's like,
They just need cumin.
yeah, just you,
Little turmeric, maybe,
little oregano and yeah.
salt, pepper.
Add garlic, that fixes everything.
Yeah.
Roll in the white powder. No, just roll in the white powder. It'll be great.
Yeah. So he looks around and he's like, "So did you get everybody you were hoping to grab?"
Yes.
Okay.
It was a success, and we owe a large portion of it to you.
It's like, "Yes, and it's going to cost you."
Uh,
It says,
Um,
"You guys did promise me that you would help rid the forest of the people who are deforesting it, including yourselves."
It'll be my honor.
yes, we want to get out of here.
So it's like, all right. He looks around, kind of spreads his wings out as he's checking them out, and then again looks back at Echo and says, "Thank you." And then at that big old gust of wind, and he takes off and starts flying north.
Cool.
At this stage, there's been like dead silence from like every one of the refugees. As soon as that dragon is like completely out of sight, all of a sudden, all of them erupt at the same time. what the freak was that? You know, you get, what was that? Who was that? What, were you guys talking to him? What, you know, do you know that's an evil direct? Do you know,
Watch
like,
your language, little girl.
it just erupts, like everyone starts talking like 90 miles an hour. And, you know, there's a few of them you got to say, you know, tell them to go change their armor or tell them to go change their,
Right.
change their pants.
Well,
We'll try.
I'm telling my daughter, well, Belle, I am friends with this, dragon. um, not friends like you and your classmates, but someone I have worked with. So
Mutual Admiration Society.
yeah.
Yeah, friend is too strong of a word, but there is
Right.
kind
Yeah.
of loose mutual respect.
Yeah.
And he hasn't eaten one of you yet, so I mean, there's that.
That's
Well,
always good.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Speaking of which, how worn down are the refugees? Are we going to need to camp relatively soon to get them something to eat, or can we move on and try
We
to
were
put
able to
some
give
more
them a little bit
distance?
of food, and
You
they're
gave them a
healed.
quick little snack that you guys purposely had ready for them
Yeah.
because you knew you could probably be getting people who were, you know, not very well fed. So Chuck, with Echo being a medical person,
Mm-hmm.
you know for a fact these refugees are running on pure adrenaline, and you know it's gonna run out here pretty soon.
Okay.
And yeah, no one here is suffering from obesity, so they haven't been fed very well, and so like I said, it's pure adrenaline is what got on this far.
So
You
how far are we from Valky's place?
is actually if, with this second walk 20 minutes, you probably had just passed Valky's place.
Oh, well, I would think we should probably stop at Valky's
Want to stop
place.
at Valky's? Okay,
Let them
we'll say you
let
were
them
about at Valky's place then whenever.
let them get a good night rest where they're not terrified. Get them something to eat, and
Then
then
terrify them.
so that we can try to do the march to the hut tomorrow.
Okay. All right, because yeah, there's still
Yeah.
you guys have taken everything that you could to take to the caves, but there are still some structures here, and of course Valky's house is still here, so
No.
it's probably big enough probably to put like the women and
Well,
children up in
sleeping
that,
on the floor and everything. Yeah, we can.
so they can sleep all up there, and then
Valky'll
the
probably
party
sleep.
and all the guys can sleep.
Valky'll probably sleep in a tree as well. That's what she's done that her whole
Right.
adult life.
And if anybody's still injured or in any way hurt, that healing could help. I'll take care of that before we go to bed.
Healing.
I think you guys were fairly stealthy, so I think Carrick was the only one that got hurt, and I don't think he had.
Not man. It was 12, 13. Yeah, it wasn't much.
Yeah, I think those your two heals
Yeah.
was enough to get everybody pretty much
Yeah.
100%. Okay, so you guys do hunker down for the night, set up watches, because yeah, you're only about a mile or so from the edge of the forest.
Yeah, but a big green dragon just took off out of the boughs of the woods. Hopefully that's enough to convince the hobgoblins they might not want to come too far.
They've had such good luck with green dragons over the last 24 hours.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It threw a tree at them.
So, so yeah, you guys, like I said, make arrangements like that, set up watches. To speed things along, I'm going to say there's a few jitters and a few jumps, but nothing happens overnight. To be honest, do you think just the amount of damage between you guys and the dragon that was done, just to the personnel and the buildings and stuff in there, you think at least for the next day or so, they're probably cleaning up bodies and, you know, structure.
Yeah.
Other things to do.
But after that, you're not so certain. So definitely you don't want to hang out here long. But yeah, the entire evening, you've got half the group that just kind of crashes and, you know, is having all kinds of, you know, having problems walking because they're not used to doing this. Several of them are, various stages of malnourishment. So some of them are just getting cramps and just, low energy, not used to this and not having the energy, being healthy enough to, to take care or basically take care of themselves and do this right. So,
Would it be a little PTSD involved with being like captured and held by orcs and hobgoblins for?
oh, I'm sure there's some of that too.
Could you imagine?
You probably, do you guys press anyone on how it was in there, or do you guys keep
I
conversation?
won't press, but I'll ask my wife about it. When out of earshot of our daughter.
Yeah. She gets emotional and says she'll talk about it when she's ready.
Okay.
Because you know your son's not with them, so
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, if no one presses, almost no one there will volunteer what it was like inside there. If there's conversations with, like I said, about half of them just kind of crash just from the adrenaline rush that they just used to get out of there. But the ones that are younger or in better shape, they do have tons of they don't want to talk about what they've been through, but they do have tons of questions as far as, what life is like, where are you guys staying, who made it, what are the plans, when are, you don't get us so much as questions as far as when are we going back home, because they've been there enough and know that it's not happening anytime soon. But they are pretty curious about what you guys have done, where you guys are at, how you guys are doing. What are the plans for the future? How are we going to stay alive? All that kind of stuff. But I'd say for most of you, just the stress of the day and the crash and adrenaline, pretty much all of you guys don't have a problem sleeping that night. And like I said, nothing really happens at night. Like I said, there's a few jumps and a few people that get a little nervous, hearing the sounds and, oh my gosh, I think they're coming after us kind of things, but it doesn't blossom into anything. So guys awake the next morning. You've only got 2 more meals worth of stuff that you brought with you for this many people. So you have to make pretty good time to get back to the caves or do a whole lot of foraging.
Oh, Valky will give up some of her, she doesn't need food for a day or two. I'll make sure there's my portion can go back to the.
Right. And like I said, you guys all brought extra. It's just there's so many more people that you guys were bringing packs of like 20, 30, 50 pounds with food in them just for this. But one of those packs, kind of takes care of everyone for one meal. So.
Mhm.
And I can't remember, at the hut, did we leave any supplies there or did we take everything when we left?
You left some tools and some stuff there that someone could show up and live there, but food wise, you didn't leave much there.
Okay.
But like I said, there's all the tools you need to live there. There's, obviously her place is still there.
Yeah, we left it as a stakeout for the
Right.
for a while.
So you can stay here, but like food isn't one of the things you left here. It just doesn't, it's not practical.
No.
You guys aren't here all the time. And plus you don't want it, bringing other critters around that, you guys aren't there to defend against.
Right. The raccoon invasion.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the worst ones, worse than the hobgoblins.
Raccoons are smarter than hobgoblins.
Pretty much, yeah. And they got that whole cute defense that, like, oh, they're cute. And yeah,
They're
the
adorable.
last thing they see is, oh, they're cute. And then they get,
They rip your face off.
yeah.
So once everybody is sort of ready to move, we'll
Mhm.
head out towards the hut. and see if we can make it there at a reasonable clip.
Okay.
And
You
I
guys-
suppose while we're moving, since all of us are familiar with the route, while we're going, I will try to forage as much as I can.
There's
to
not
see if
time
I
for
can-
foraging while you're moving.
Okay.
You guys really are trying to just get there. And for the first hour or two of the day, you guys are kind of impressed on how well people are moving and getting on. It doesn't take much for most, if not all of them, to run out of gas. And so then there's lots of helping, there's lots of people falling. You guys, party related, you guys are getting a lot more involved in helping people, under the little thickets and, across the little ravines and stuff. So like I said, they seem to run out of gas really fast. So like I said, it was great starting. You're like, oh great, we're gonna easily make it to the, hut in time. But then by
But then
11 a.m., like, holy crap, I hope we make it there by dark.
Right.
But like I said, it's just saying nowadays you guys are a lot more involved in helping people walk or just, get around the, you guys you don't exactly have a nice walking trail between here and there. You guys are ducking under a lot of branches, crawling up and down ravines, that kind of stuff. And
right.
that's by design. I mean, that's one of the reasons you've got from covering your tracks. There's no trail there, so you guys kind of know the easiest ways, but it's still not easy, especially for someone who, isn't used to this kind of thing.
Right.
So you guys keep pushing. It's probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And just let me get perceptions from everyone. And whoever's got the highest is going to be the the catalyst in this.
Hey, Keshi is actually there.
We have a winner.
We've got a
Yes, we
27,
do.
28, and 29.
We really wanted to be perceptive.
We saw a couple things.
Yeah.
We're paying attention.
Heck yeah, you are. Okay, so this isn't just one of you like being eagle ears.
Sly is around too. He'd have a higher number than that.
What's that?
Sly is somewhere too, and he'd have a higher number than that.
What's his perception?
Wait for it. Let's go to screen 3 of computer 2. He's a plus 15. So
15, let's see what he gets.
come on, show him Sly.
So
Hey, can you-
21. Okay.
Gordon rolled that, so I'm just saying. It's like having Chuck
So
roll
pretty
that.
much
Hey,
it's afternoon and you guys are traveling. And there's a few times that, Ephraim and Takeshi make, lock eyes for a second, or, Takeshi or who got 27?
Okay, got,
Takeshi got 27.
Okay, or Valky and Takeshi or Valky and
About okay.
it's you three. For a few minute period, you guys are walking and you think you hear something and you, like I said, you just kind of lock eyes together. But then you don't hear anything else, so then you just keep moving. But after it happens several times, the three of you are like, okay, there's something, we hear something, there's something going on here. If we're all hearing this, and you guys quite everybody hunker down, get together to start talking about what you think you're hearing. And then it becomes obvious that there is a party and
Something.
there's a good chance it's probably hobgoblins or something that are not too far to the west of you, and they seem to be either following you or just moving in the same parallel direction, but they seem to be getting really close. like I said, you don't know it's hobgoblins, but just they're medium creatures and there's several of them, so you're just assuming that's what.
Right. I want to find a nice ambush spot, stop, let the rest go on. Maybe a couple of other people can stay with me. And take these
Time you hear
out
these,
of the hobgoblins.
you think they're
Pardon?
probably no more than 100 and 150 yards away, something like that.
Okay.
So it's not like they were stomping around. You guys just are that.
We're not,
You're
yeah,
that
we're
in
not
tune
stealthy
with
because of the
what
group we got.
the forest should be sounding like that. You're like, okay, there's something odd there. So as far as finding an ambush spot, you don't think you got it, but you do think realistically you've probably got 10 rounds before you think they could be catching up to you.
Okay.
Well, we certainly don't want to bring them back to where we're going, so. we need to
No.
kill them.
I could do with a little more killing.
That sounds like something Kara would say.
Well, like I
Kinda
said,
a hobby of mine.
I at least want to stop and try to hide some spot while the rest of the group goes on. So if they pass me, we can get them,
Understand?
boxed in. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So is it just you staying back? Is anyone else staying back with you? And if so, I'm going to need a hide check from you or whatever stealth check.
Kind of hard for me to hide, so
Yeah, you shouldn't do it.
yeah, I should not hide.
Just me, because we're gonna let the they're
Yeah,
gonna try to get the other group.
but now that we know they're coming up behind us, I'll be ready for them.
And if we assume that this is happening, can we get message?
Oh, he wants to. do
Yeah, like I
that?
said, you've got 10 rounds. I'm just gonna say you've got 10 rounds to prepare for this.
Right. So if we can cast message, then we can leave Ephraim behind and he can be our little stealthy eyes and ears
Yeah.
Now, message, you have to be within so many feet to work, right?
when it's cast.
Well, it's a small amount when it's cast, but I thought there was still a long range.
I think there's still a range though. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah.
I think it's 10 rounds. I like these new rules we're making up.
Yeah.
Saving throws are always one more than they roll. I like that.
Too bad we don't
As a-
have a paladin book for this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, range is 160 feet.
No.
Yeah,
10 rounds.
that we have to stay within.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need a stealth roll from Ephraim. Oh, that's there 28. Okay.
Yep.
It'll last for an hour. The message.
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
That works out well. I'm just looking for natural 20s here. Okay.
Noah?
There's a
Zero.
19.
Nada.
Yes, but no Caesar.
Okay, so
So who do I see will go by me?
you see a mix of orcs and hobgoblins and bugbears. There's 8 of them.
Fine.
They seem like they're actually following the group. They
Okay.
don't seem like they're randomly going this direction. That's
Boy, they're gonna be sorry.
somehow they picked up on the trail and they've been following. So the good news is they get by you and they don't see you.
Okay.
Um,
When they get 100 feet past me, actually, when they get like 60 feet past me, I'm going to whisper to Chuck saying, okay, it's 8 of them. They do seem to be tracking you guys. Have us, our group at the back of the group. When I start firing at them, that's when I want you guys to attack.
Okay.
So he tells me that through message? What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay. So I'm gonna get the everybody in the party
okay, tell
that's
you what,
ahead.
I am going to flip you to the other map.
Okay.
okay,
Since you guys
Yes,
have
please.
time, I'm gonna let you position yourselves how you want.
Oh, so you've already got us behind the group. That works.
kind of, yeah.
So you guys, as long as you're close to your group, you can place yourself however you want. I basically just got a map so I can put them in between you guys.
No.
Mhm.
So they're moving to the east. Obviously, they're moving towards you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll let the people next to me know. There are 8 of them, and they're coming this way. And the signal is going to be when Ephraim starts firing on them.
Yeah. Back 3 guys are orcs.
Yeah. So yeah, the dark ones are orcs, the brown ones,
Bugbear.
and the 3 through the middle, those are hobgoblins.
Okay. When this guy gets 90 feet away, approximately, is when I'm going to fire at him.
So I assume that you guys have all kind of crouched down and you've got the refugees just kind of laying down or something.
Well, the refugees we would have pushed a little bit ahead of us. And then, yeah,
This is the
had
biggest
them.
map I've got, so that's as far as they can go.
No,
Yeah, just
that's fine. But then, yeah, they'll crouch down in the foliage or whatever they can use to hide
Mhm.
and just stay out
Yeah.
of sight.
Okay, does anyone want to move anywhere before we start?
This guy, he said he's going to fire when this guy's 90, let's see,
90 feet away.
90 feet away from you.
Well, because of the size of the map, I'm actually going to leave him right there, and when I fire, so
Okay.
So you want them 5 feet forward, or you want
hold on a second. Let me
right
just.
there when you fire?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That
So-
works.
So like I said, you guys get the surprise round. So I'm putting them where you say to, and you guys get where you want, and I assume you guys are crouched down. And I'm just giving that to you. Like I said, you guys get surprise round, then we're gonna roll initiative, and then
I'm gonna whisper in everyone's head that I've got a web big enough to get all of them the way they're standing now, if you guys let me go first.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't mean we'll get them all, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cast
That
at
works.
will.
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
so who are you shooting at?
I want to center that 20-foot.
I'm shooting at this guy here.
The bugbear?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
And bugbears are goblins.
Yep. Yeah, I'm the one that told you that.
Yep.
I found that out after we were done with the combat. Okay, so you wanted, is it 20 foot?
Yeah.
Okay, so that ring is a 20-foot radius, not diameter, so.
So you want me to move it now? Did he hit?
So my first one with mini shot, it was a 32 to hit, and it did 40 points of damage.
So is that where you want this thing? Right there?
We're still moving it. Go left a little bit. I'm gonna get the other guys too.
Yeah. Up a little bit higher.
Right there? Is that where you want to move it?
Does that
Yeah.
touch? the wall?
Yeah, there you go. That's
Yeah.
all of them.
Now they're all touched.
Just like us.
Yeah.
But that happens after Ephraim does his dirty work.
So basically, Ephraim fires 32 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much damage?
40 points. Because it was mini shot with 2 arrows.
Okay, 40 points is enough to kill that guy outright.
Yeah. And then the third shot with rapid shot was a 25 to hit,
That hits.
15 points of damage.
Okay. So that's your opening salvo.
Yep.
Valky, you cast the web. So that's a reflex save for them.
I don't need to get all those, the dead guy, so that's why I would be waiting until after he is done, and it is
This
a
is kind of all
reflex-
happening at the same time, so.
Yeah.
Saving throw is a reflex will negate.
It's an orc wide web.
Yeah.
If the save fails, the creature gains the grappled condition.
So do the 3 orcs first. What was the save again?
Switching, wait for it.
Wait,
Computer 2, spreadsheet 4.
Yeah,
tab 12.
just a second, I believe it's gonna be a 17. Oh, is that yours? No, that's mine. Second, 17, yes, 17, sorry.
Okay. So
So one makes it up.
good. This guy, purple, is going to be caught in a web. Okay, those 2 are caught. And then 3 hobgoblins, 1, 2, 3. All of them are grappled.
That's a penalty to hit them when they're down, is that right? Like it's penalty to,
With ranged weapon, it's a penalty. Yes.
If they're prone.
Bugbear missed
If
it.
they're prone. They're just standing up right now, though.
Gosh, my rolling sucked for saves. All of them but 1 are stuck in the web.
so they're basically are grappled.
They're all grappled.
Yeah.
Cool, that's awesome. It can break free by making a combat maneuver check or escape artist check on its turn
Right.
against the DC again next time, I guess, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Okay, is
Mike, I rolled a 14 with a crossbow to hit one. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay.
I forgot to click on my guy. I rolled initiative. It's 1502.
1502.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
And 10 is Valky.
So
We can't roll really high here.
that's Gordon rolling tonight.
Yeah.
He's got the computer with the ruler.
10 for me too.
So Valky got what?
We both got 10.
Valky got 10, and I got a 10, but I'm in the turn order. Just Valky needs to be added.
What
Okay.
is it, your plus for dexterity?
She's +5 if that matters. 10.05.
I'm better than Takeshi. That's true. Yeah. No, I'm worse than you. I'm slower. Damn it. Not work. I am as close to being as fast as you, which is really slow.
So I had highlighted the ring for somehow when I rolled my initiative. So go ahead and take the ring initiative off.
I wonder what that was.
Okay, so why do I take something off
Go
initiative?
live for something.
On the turn order, just hover over it. There should be a trash can.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right,
Whoa, who rolled a 6?
I
Dang.
did.
Should have kept that 8.
Yeah. Well, it would have been the same order. Actually, I would have been right before cart. You know, whatever.
okay, hey, I won initiative.
Woohoo!
Wasn't hard.
Only
Like,
one of my guys can do anything. But since he's in the back,
Yeah, he can step forward, and make another saving throw.
that's awesome.
well, he was on the edge, so
Yeah.
he's gonna charge you.
How far was that? Because they just
It was 55 and he's got 60, so
okay. So it's a double move to get there.
right. So he just gets a single attack at the end of a charge at +2, but his AC is lower.
Oh, okay.
So it's two higher than what it says here.
That hits.
And the rest of my guys are all kind of locked. So it's a they have to
So
do the
let's
escape
see here.
artist check or what
Anyone
was
in the fixer, if the save succeeds, if save fails, creature gains grappling condition, but can break free by making a combat maneuver check or
okay.
escape artist check as a standard action against the DC, which is
And, okay,
17.
so the CMD would just be the save DC, which was you said 17, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so okay, so they are all going to try CMB because they're better with that than they are with escape artist.
Okay.
So we're going to start.
We're rooting for him. We're taking bets right now.
We're going to do the two orcs left to right. So first orc, he is free as long as he leaves this round. Second orc is still entangled. And the hobgoblins left to right. He is no longer stuck. He is no longer stuck. Wow. So I can't make my initial save, but I can make my CMB. Oops.
Saved us a lot of damage.
It's difficult terrain.
Okay, and then the bugbear. Wow.
Hey,
Okay, so it's double movement to get out, right?
Yep, difficult
Yes,
And if they're in here at the end of this round, they have to make another save, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So they successfully broke free. Show them what they've won, Karog.
I will.
so
that would
that's 10.
Ow, no, I'm trapped. No, I'm going back in the web.
Don't go back there.
I can't move.
They asked for it.
That's 2.
That's within my reach.
Yep, you're gonna swing on him. Holy crap, dude. I was kidding.
No, I get an attack of opportunity. He got in my face.
Yeah, he knows. He
He
knows.
is not.
Okay,
You're
roll again.
obviously not kidding.
Roll to confirm the crit. Yes.
Holy crap. Okay, do you want to describe your kill?
Yeah.
My gosh, dude.
He comes running forward, and I put my long spear in his eye.
Oh, look, he's charging me.
Yes,
Oh, how cute.
they're coming right for us. Splat.
That's adorable.
You should have stayed in the web, asshole.
Right. That's adorbs.
Sweet. Dang, that's yummy.
I use message to say, I could use some help.
Help, help, help.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
It's the
I
violence
don't
inherent in
like the
system.
fact I don't like the fact that the orcs were at the end, not the front.
Right, yeah. I literally just grabbed them as a group from what I had before and just threw them on there.
Lucky Ephraim.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so all my guys get to people, but none of them can swing. So okay, Echo, you're up.
Oh.
Echo's looking for somebody else to kill.
Anybody else want to rush me?
yeah.
Please run over here.
Please, please run over here. Let me kill you.
All right, I'm going to move to here. No. I'm gonna move to here. So now,
Before you're flanking,
what's that?
you got to make it with 5 foot people. You got to be exactly flanking before it's
Well,
flanking.
I have the movement.
Okay.
I mean, even my
Yeah,
slow
with large
stuff.
creatures, you can be kind of just on opposite sides, but with
Yeah.
5
Right.
creatures, you have to be exactly opposite.
So a single move, 28 to hit,
That's gonna hit.
12 points.
Dang. Okay.
I'll stab him in the back of the neck and hold him up so that Karok can.
That's teamwork.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
Okay, Takeshi.
Yeah, I gotta drop my crossbow and grab a. What I got? Scimitar, I think. That's just a move action, right?
To drop it is nothing. To pull a weapon is a move action.
I got a rapier.
Yeah, you have a rapier.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Wow, he just got rapiered.
Something. Ooh, good.
Dang. Okay.
Noted. Next move is a verm.
Yeah.
Duly
Right.
noted.
Valky, you're up.
Oh.
You're up.
Oh.
Valky can steal the verm.
She can.
Oh, I'm so not for the verm. I'm gonna go help Ephraim. I'm not a verm stealing kind of person. I just don't have that in me. So I'm going to go. Can you please move for 60 feet that way?
What are you gonna do?
I'm sorry, I've been trying to figure this out here since,
I can't move Valky again, Mike. It's not,
no, I thought it was just me.
Because we're on the
I
new
grabbed
map.
it from the
you just-
I grabbed from the main one, which doesn't have you having control over. Give me a second. No.
Can you go
Okay,
through your-
now you should.
Um.
Mm-hmm. 6 feet. So right there. Move that back.
One living creature per 3 levels, so no 2. So I'm going to attempt to scare these two. I think they're less than 6 foot die. The two guys on Ephraim.
Uh-huh. Can you skip hit dice worth of creatures? Is that right?
Yeah, less than. All targeted creatures of less than 6 hit dice. All targeted creatures of less than, so up to 12 hit
Okay,
dice.
so that does qualify both of them.
Spell resistance, yes. Will is a partial. And this is a 2nd level, so it'll be a DC 17.
Oh crap. Okay. Yeah, these are my orcs. So let's try to get a 17 with a 2.
Ooh.
That didn't work. And neither did that.
No.
So what does that do?
They're frightened. Except it has to become frightened, which means frightened, the creature flees from the source of its fear as best it can. If unable to flee, it may fight. A frightened creature takes -2 penalty on all attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. Frightened creature can use special abilities, which doesn't partake. Frightened is like shaken, except the creature must flee if possible.
So they really want to flee.
I don't know if they know what to be frightened of, but I can cackle if that helps, or I can message.
I would imagine since you're casting a spell, yeah, you probably make some kind of cackle or something like that. And
Yeah,
it freaks them out really bad, and they're probably
It'd
gonna.
be more fun to tell Ephraim, like, right, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna count to 3, 2, 1, make a horrible, scary face and noise, and then I'll cast the spell, and they'll run from him. So where we go? 3, 2, 1. Boom.
If you had a way to communicate with them without them hearing, I'd almost let you do that.
Doing message. We had the message thing going. We talked
no,
about
that's, I had to go through Chuck. I have
The
to talk to
message
Chuck.
doesn't, it's not a direct communication, it's
Oh,
whoever
okay,
casts
then
it, they're the
I'll
operator.
cackle. Then
And
I'll
everyone has to
cackle. and
talk
they'll
to
see-
that person, and that person relays it.
I gotcha. Okay, then I'll cackle and they'll have to see me coming. I'll cackle loudly and look menacing, flying towards them
Right.
as I.
Did you cast fly before this?
Yeah, I've been flying. I did fly earlier.
Okay,
Did I not say it?
all right.
I-
So they are terrified. The two orcs are terrified of you.
You're right.
So, all right. Karog, you're up.
I'm going for the guy in front of me.
How hurt is that guy? Is this a verm?
You know what? This guy has 9 hit points, and I think the points of the verm is either 10% of their health or less, or 10 hit points or less. So
Right.
this is going to qualify as a verm.
And a 30
I
to
don't think
hit
you can do
probably
9
does.
points of damage.
Wow, first one of the year.
Yeah, you did a minimum, and that's 14 points.
Okay,
Like I said, I held him up and he cut him in half.
I cut him in half. There's teamwork there.
Hang on, before I'm thinking of it, I need to send the email.
And then I'm like, hey, partner, can you yank him off my spear for me?
Sure.
I seem to have captured an upper torso.
You think these guys would know not to mess with us?
You know, they don't know, or they know they still do.
The dead ones know, but it's too late for them.
You can fight. See you scream when you fight. Really? I didn't know that.
These things aren't that bright.
Who was that he got the verm off of? Was that
Echo.
Me.
so? Chuck, you're getting a partial out of this, and
I get the assist.
you get
Okay.
the assist and
That's it.
gets the verm. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave this email open, send them all at once. So see if you get any more.
Okay,
Yeah, because it looks like I have the possibility for next round.
Right. Okay, so Karag, you took a swing, dropped him. Did you have one more swing?
there's the guy here that's still alive.
Okay.
$29.
Nice.
That's a hit.
It's actually only 24. You're supposed to take 5 off your second hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, I did
Well,
it on
24 is still a
backwards, didn't
hit.
I? Okay, no, you're right, I didn't. I had it, okay. Still 18 points of damage.
Still hits, still does 18, yeah.
I thought I had that figured into that one. I guess
Chuck
I
is
didn't.
lined up for a verm.
Oh my gosh, someone should like blow on the guy and get a verm off this guy.
Go ahead, Chuck. Take him out.
I think you pretty well got him. I'm more concerned about Takeshi up there.
Okay, Ephraim, you're up.
Okay, I take a 5-foot step southwest. I can't because I'm on the edge of the map, but that's kind of the direction I take.
Tell you what, we'll just move you right there. There you go.
Okay,
Ephraim's living on the edge.
so I move to there
Yep.
and I fire at this guy.
Okay.
Full attack other. It's actually well. Oh no, it is 10 because it's -2. Okay. 18 hit.
18 does hit.
So I do 13 points of damage.
Okay.
I think my other two miss. 14 and a 9.
Yeah, both of those miss. You do have him in verm territory, though.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Here I
many
come.
verms, so
Here I
little
come.
movement.
So that's it for me. I did a full round attack
Full
on
attack.
him.
Okay. All right, bad guys.
Bad guys,
Just
bad
because they
guys.
can't run northwest, I'm just gonna have them run north.
Okay.
Okay, that's good enough.
Yeah.
I had to go off screen, so I did. That's what the little Jimmy at the end there was.
Right.
They should be 10 feet higher, but oh well. Okay, that's those two. This guy gets another CMB to try and get out.
I do.
19, he makes it.
He makes it.
So that's one action to get himself
Too
free.
bad for him.
I've got a present for him.
And
Winning gift.
Are you sure you want to do that, dude?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that he wants to do that, but he'll have his oh shit moment here in a little bit.
Oops, can't quite make that. He can make it to there.
Do I get an
Just-
attack upon him?
That's how
He's
far he
gonna
can make it.
do that.
And then Goblin's gonna tap Karog.
No,
There was no enthusiasm behind that swing.
yeah,
Well, his arm is hanging off by a tendon.
The Bugbear is going
yeah.
back. Takeshi. Apparently I can't actually swing, so
He's swinging fine, you just can't hit.
all the bad guys that can swing right now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Echo, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna attack the guy attacking Takeshi. 28.
Okay.
You should roll like that, Mike.
Yeah, I should.
Well, actually, you shouldn't. But
Actually, I take it back.
Him?
Okay. So Takeshi, yeah, you shot this guy. He took a swing and swung at you, and then all of a sudden a spear tip appears coming out the front of his chest.
And that's a verm with an
That is a
assist to
verm,
Takeshi.
Okay, so Chuck.
It's a verm fest tonight.
Firm. Above. Gordon. Okay, so that's Chuck, you got a full, so you're at 1.5 for the night. And Gordon, you got an assist. Okay, so you moved around to that. It's a move and an attack. So Takeshi, you're up.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put my rapier away and pick crossbow again, which I assume is 2 moves. Or,
If you're putting the rapier away, that is a move, that is an action.
yeah,
if you just drop it, you can draw your crossbow as a single action.
I had the
Yeah.
crossbow already on the ground, but I gotta load it too. So if I drop the rapier, can I pick up the crossbow and load it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
So at the end of this round, you've got a loaded crossbow. And your rapier's at your feet.
Yeah.
Okay, Valky, you're up.
I've got a question. I'm flying. Can I do a 5-foot fly so that I can take out my crossbow and load it? Or do I have to
No.
move action and then take out my crossbow and load it? How's that go? If 5 foot,
Don, can you
juggle.
draw a weapon as part of a move action, or do you have to have a martial skill to do that?
I don't.
No, if you have a +1 or higher attack bonus.
Okay,
So the only people who can't do it are non-fighters.
first
at
level
level.
non-fighters.
Okay,
Okay, so
You can draw a weapon and move, and then as your second action, you can load it.
okay, then that's what I will do. So when I'm done with this round, I will be
you
loaded.
you will, yeah, have a loaded crossbow in your hands.
Okay.
And
That's really-
you can also move. Where do you want to move?
And you
to?
have to move, and I'd say
You have to
about
move.
at least 15 feet.
Yeah, no, I moved over here and I'm cackling.
Yeah. Cackle, cackle.
Okay, Kara, you're up.
I'm gonna try to get rid of the guy in front of me.
Can you do that much damage?
Ah,
Yep.
Can you swing hard enough to do it?
Do you think you can get that one hit point?
You
Yep.
rolled back.
Yeah. So you cut him down pretty easy.
Yeah.
There is an orc heading your direction.
And I try to take a run at him and try to push him back into the web.
That would be an attack action. You do have one action
Yeah.
left because you just did a single swing.
Yeah.
You can move, but if you're doing like
But
a
you
bullet or
can't do an
something,
attack action though, yeah.
No.
Right.
do
Right.
that since you've already done an attack action.
Right. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna say hi.
Okay. Ephraim, you're up.
I'm gonna fire at this guy.
all the way.
Full attack other. Damn it. 18, does that
18.
hit?
18 does hit.
So 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Damn it. 21 to hit for the second one.
That will drop him.
Okay, and then 21 to hit this guy for 5.
Okay. You're peppering these guys' backs with arrows.
Yeah.
Coward.
They're starting to look like porcupines.
You're cowardly.
Okay, bad guys.
I don't want to let them get away because
This guy's still running. That's as far as
yeah.
This guy's going to take a swing at Karog.
Nope.
Like I said, they just don't have the heart to swing at you.
Yeah. They won't have. He won't have a heart after I get done with him. Yeah.
Yeah. We thought we were tracking the prisoners and we're gonna attack them.
Yeah. We're supposed to get these stupid refugees that are supposed to be easy kills.
I think these are the guys that screwed up and let us get away. This was their penance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a punishment.
Right. You,
Okay,
wa-
Echo,
you
you're
want
up.
them. You gotta go find them.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
So this guy's within range now, right?
Yep.
16.
16 does not hit.
So I try to peer around Karog and stab at him and miss.
Get really close, but yeah, miss.
Yeah, well.
Okay, Takeshi, you're up.
The thought that counts.
Mm-hmm.
Do I
Yeah.
know the one guy's running away up there? Can I need a perception to figure that out, or can I just know?
You don't need a perception for that.
Okay.
You probably are at one range increment though, unless you move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
How long are these guys afraid for, Jennifer?
Someone kill him.
Hang on, let me double check.
It's 5 rounds, 6 rounds.
My crossbow is 80. Is that
It's
right?
80, so you're still at one range increment unless you can get 15 feet closer.
No, I think so. No, it's still fine.
Here. 1 round per level, so 6 rounds.
Okay.
It's been 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna miss.
That is gonna miss.
They got a fairly high AC, huh?
Like
17 or something.
17.
Yeah.
The only one we can roll tonight is Kevin. Our DM. Echoes still okay, so, yeah.
Hey, Valky, you're up.
Am I within 90?
So you got a loaded crossbow in your hand.
Do, but is he close enough? And by God, he is. So let's see what we can do.
So you were right at 80 feet, so you're not in a range increment.
Nope. 17, is that really the
Exactly
magic
what you
number?
need.
All right, 1d8, 7 points. One more arrow for the display on his back.
I'm gonna say, like I said, he's
Looking like Boromir.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
His hit points. Where is he at? I can't see his health bar.
There you go. He's under half.
Ooh,
Oh, I gotta move, so I'll move myself around a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta move. Okay, Carol, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get the guy in front of me.
just a scratch.
Gonna say that really
28.
hasn't been your problem tonight.
No. 15 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe next time.
All right. Actually, do you get 2 swings?
Yeah, you're right, I do. Forgot-
Or your
keep
second
forgetting
one,
about it.
-5?
Yeah. -4, so 25.
24? That's still a hit.
Okay. But I can't add. Or subtract.
And I just don't think, yeah.
Yeah, 12 points.
Papa.
He gone.
Okay,
Next.
Ephraim, let's
Who's
see if
left?
this guy after he gets away from you guys.
Yeah.
13 misses.
24 hits,
24.
7 points damage, 16 misses.
Oh, man.
I know, I'm gonna have to run him down now.
Okay.
Hmm.
So now he's 60 feet off the edge of the screen, so he's right there, but add 60 feet.
Right, right.
Oh,
Echo, are you doing anything to chase this guy down?
Hang on.
Can I cancel the cause fear as a free action?
Nope.
You said the guy's not where you show him right now?
He's
Correct.
at that spot plus 60 feet.
Plus 60 feet.
Okay, hang on.
So
So
you want a bow or a crossbow? If you're at a crossbow, you're at 3 range increments. If you're at a bow, you're at 2.
I move here.
Never tails.
Actually, hang on a sec. Let me zoom out real quick. Okay. Let me grab everyone. Okay. So I've just moved us all down 60. So
Yep,
now he's at this
at
edge.
the edge of the map.
So I forgot to move these guys down 60.
So he's 155 feet away from me.
Yep.
Hold person.
Is that
Poor guy.
range?
It's 100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
Oh, nice. So literally,
That should
Literally
work.
at the edge.
Yeah, literally he's at the edge.
I almost feel sorry for this poor.
okay, so it's a
piece.
will save.
Yeah, it's a will save.
What's the DC?
16,
It's a 14.
Oh,
fail.
So he's held. Now he gets one of these each round, right?
Yeah, but in this round, if he's running and he goes paralyzed, because that's what it says,
So now he's much easier to hit by
they're
people.
paralyzed, he falls, well,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
stops.
paralyzed
Ah,
would
he
be
stops
easier
where he's
to
at.
hit.
Right.
You should be crying by now, poor thing.
So
Yeah. He
I
started
think,
it.
hang on, let me look up hold person.
Yeah,
I
he
think they
gets
do
frozen.
get a saving throw every round,
Yeah, I'm
but
pretty sure they do.
I need to check on that. So he's
All right,
held for
Takeshi,
now.
you're up. And he's easier to hit now because he's held.
Yeah, he's standing still, no decks.
Do that. I'm gonna go back and get my sword.
Okay.
Make sure.
All right, Valky, you're up.
Okay,
And unfortunately, you flying, you shot last round, right?
Yep.
Since you have to use one action to stay, move action to stay in the air, all you can do is load this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, firing a crossbow, it's much better to fire up from the ground.
Got it, learning that.
Because you can just stand there and you can get a shot each round.
But I can move faster flying, but yeah, I
Yes.
got it.
Yes, you move much faster and you're out of melee range. Okay, Karog.
I'm gonna make a double move. Try to get closer to this guy.
Okay. So 100 feet.
Yeah.
I think Ephraim's going to beat you to it. Or he's not, but I think the arrow that he's going to shoot is going to
As
beat
long
you.
as somebody gets up there.
Okay, Ephraim, you're up.
Okay. This is the actual range he's away,
Yep.
right? That's one increment. I'll go ahead and stand here and shoot.
Pull.
Yeah.
So does your macro adjust for that?
Yes, it'll be adjusted for it.
Okay.
Yes, Don.
$16 will miss. 18 should hit though.
16 might not miss. He doesn't have decks.
Oh,
He doesn't have decks now, so 16 does hit.
so
It doesn't matter. The first arrow does him in.
okay. Oh,
Learn from this exercise.
That was some
they traveled all this
well-placed
way to die.
battlefield control. I'll have to
Yeah.
say that web stopping them for a round.
The
Yeah.
web was
Didn't
awesome
anticipate
again.
that.
Yep.
So
That was perfect.
that was good battlefield control there.
Yeah, it was.
Jennifer
Okay,
has a good
another-
future for master technician, tactician.
Tactician, yeah. So,
I'm married, of course I do.
There you go.
oh,
Got me in her webs all the time.
We hide the bodies, hide the combat as best we can, and continue.
Both halves of some of the people.
you get only about 75 gold worth of coins on all of them. And all their gear is just standard issue stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna check out tonight because we're with my son-in-law and
Mhm.
a little dinner on the table. So
But it's
We are
close to
pretty
11
much-
here anyway.
We're
So
pretty much
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
I'm just
I know.
basically, I'm gonna just say that this goes fine. You guys make it to the halfway house. Stay the night there without incident, and you guys we're gonna pick up next time just as you're getting back towards the caves.
awesome.
Okay.
That works.
Thanks, Mike.
Yes, thanks, Mike.
yeah, whatever,
Thanks
Mike.
Whatever.
Thanks, Mike.
Go away, Mike. So,
Talk to you guys all later.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right.
Have a good one.
Yep.
You too.
see you guys.